Yeah. Okay. Uh, so yeah, I'm trying to share it. Hi, wonderful people of this network. Welcome. It's amazing being with you live today. Yes. So kindly join me so we interact. My name is Veronica, and I am the founder of the Challenge Foundation. We are here on Facebook as the Challenge Foundation. Kindly follow us. And then I will actually want to have an engagement with you. It is something that actually led me to this network. And what led me here is what I want to discuss with you today. So to begin with, I want to ask you some few questions. So we begin from there. As you can see in the caption, in the heading, are you somebody who feel like you are losing yourself or you have already lost yourself? Are you trying to find yourself or are you trying to regain direction? Are you trying to change a part of your personality that makes you unhappy? Are you somebody who feels unhappy with what you are doing at the moment? Then I could say that it is time for you to re-evaluate yourself and find that aspect of yourself and bring it back. That best part of yourself that you feel like you are losing or you have already lost, you have to search for it and bring it back. And that is why I am here today, so we can do it together. You must definitely have to search and bring it back. You have to bring you back if you feel like you are losing yourself or you have already lost yourself. And so, whichever category you may find yourself, whether you have already lost yourself, whether you are losing yourself, whether you want to change part of your personality that makes you unhappy, I believe that we may all be able to find some form of help by the end of this engagement. And for those of you who may also not necessarily find yourself in any of the situations described above, I believe that you may be able to resonate with some of the things that will be discussed in this video. And so don't go away. Invite somebody to join us. I am actually discussing a journey, and not too long ago, I have also been, or I went on this journey. It is a journey of self-rediscovery. And it is the reason why I am here. I am on this network, on this platform today. On the journey, I discovered Amma Manson. The journey of self-rediscovery is one of the best things that has ever happened to me. In fact, it is self-fulfilling, and it is a journey that could mean different things to different individuals, depending on your situation. On this journey, you will be taught to learn how to love yourself and take responsibility of your actions. You will also be taught how to let go of toxic people and surround yourself with people who will support your goals and dreams. More importantly, on this journey, you'll be able to find out who you really are as a human being. And this is the most important aspect of the journey that I am going to talk about. And so your self-rediscovery journey could be about hobbies. It could be about appearance. It could also be about relationship or location. Or probably you are trying to break a bad habit or adopt new skills or just finding your ikigai. Where do you find yourself? Whatever the case may be, there is an ultimate sign that you are seeking change in some aspect of your life, like I said earlier. And you see, the reason why I'm here to discuss this with you is that some years back, I actually battled with self-destructive behaviors before finally being able to embrace the life that I deserve to live. And so I started being myself after I have gone on this journey. I could not identify and follow my North Star. I was only able to do that when self rediscovery happened to me. And so it was one of the wonderful experiences in my life. My life has actually been given a meaning, and I am staying true to myself. You should embark on this journey. It's a wonderful one, and I believe that self-reinvention is very important in life. It is very necessary for everyone to go on this journey because it is actually a fundamental for your personal development and growth. Self-rediscovery happens to nature. It happens to nature all the time. And so we see the birds mold. We see seasons change. Those of you in Ghana, during the Hamatan season, you see the leaves, they dry and fall off. And then during raining season, they are fresh again. If you come here in Europe, in winter time, you know what happened to the leaves. And so self-rediscovery happens to nature also. It is very, very important if you finally decide to go on this journey. It's not bad at all. And I would say that it's a journey that actually starts with self-awareness, as well as exploring your personal interest, your hopes, your dreams for your future. And this journey actually leads us to self-knowledge, which enable us to guide ourselves towards situations and experiences which we will thrive on. Now, I will want us to look into some of the basic things. If you join me, please write something so I'll be able to acknowledge your presence here. Interact with me so I'll know you are here. Okay, so I want us to look at some of the basic things that may necessitate this journey. Which journey am I talking about? The journey of self-rediscovery. I have already begun by asking you some few questions, but I will want us to actually delve into some of the things that actually trigger self-rediscovery. And it could be that you are stuck somewhere. But these feelings, we are all familiar with. It happens to most of us most of the time. And so we are familiar with it. It could also be that you want something and it's not happening, it's not forthcoming. Or you are in a static relationship. Most of us are also familiar with this one. Or is it about a tiresome job, a job with lack of inspiration? A cousin has actually spoken to me about this kind of situation some time ago, when she has to do the same thing all the time. It's taking all her time. She has no time for any other thing. And so she has, as a result, she has even developed a bad habit, eating habits. It's affecting her health. Or could it be that you need change because life is actually not making any meaning to you? I will recommend that you embark on this journey. This journey I'm talking about is what you actually need, the journey of self-rediscovery. For who you are today, who you will be tomorrow, depends on discovering yourself and going on the journey of rediscovery. I watched my coach not too long ago talking about, some of us actually thought that we have just discovered this wonderful woman, Amma Manson. I was surprised, or I was shocked when I saw her discussing that she tried many things in the past. She actually worked on herself in the past, some years ago, before we are coming across her today. She didn't just appear. She rediscovered herself some years back. And as a result, we are coming into contact with her today. So what you will be tomorrow depends on what you do to yourself today. Self-rediscovery is very, very important in our lives as people. So self-rediscovery, what is it? What is it about? Somebody may ask, what is this lady talking about? It is a process of reflecting on your values, your beliefs, and also who you truly are as a human being. And this happens when something clicks your mind, your brain, and then you realize who you really are. So I have said earlier on that it means different things to different people. And normally it is triggered by different situations. Yours may vary from that of another person. But the focus is on what you really want out of your life. What do you want out of your life? Self-rediscovery actually means finding way back to you, bringing you back. It means finding yourself. So different situations may actually cause this, and it depends on individuals. Now, somebody may ask how, or somebody may be wondering, how does knowing yourself affect one's life? Somebody may not actually see that connection between finding yourself and then your life. But you see, if you are able to find yourself, you will accept your feelings and identify your goals and motivations. It helps you to find that better version of yourself as a person. And this means that you feel better about yourself and your mental health. You will no more yield to what people, the pressures or people's perceptions about you. You will no more yield or cave to those pressures. In fact, the journey is not an easy journey at all. It is not an easy accomplishment. Searching for yourself entails a lot of distracting chatter from your inner voice. It entails a lot. And also through your life experiences, both positive and negative experiences. You may have to first determine what is missing in your life, what is actually missing in your life, and learn what steps you need to take. There are a lot of people that are going through this kind of situation right now. They don't know what is happening to them. Neither do they know how to come out of it. But if you first understand what is happening to you, then you will be able to find solution. So finding yourself will help you boost your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and your self-awareness. You will know yourself better than any other person think he is. When I didn't find myself, I don't think I was going to be able to be on this platform. I had no self-confidence. I did not know who I was or who I am. And so finding yourself, bringing that aspect of yourself, that best aspect of yourself back is very, very important. Are you having reflections now? Think about all the things that you want to change in your life. Is it about relationship? Is it about learning new things, adopting new skills? Is it that you have changed location and you want to do something? You want to start life again? Now, I will want us to discuss some of the habits that you may need to implement if you are trying to find yourself, if you are trying to embark on this journey of self-rediscovery. First and foremost, you may have to begin this journey with self-assessment or self-appraisal. You may have to have a reflection. Who are you? Reflect on your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your actions. Try to see if they actually align to your internal thoughts and think of what you actually want to achieve in life. What do you want to achieve in life? For example, you may have to start by visualizing your ideal awareness. And you know what? You don't need to begin with a complete picture. After all, the journey is about discovering what the full picture is. And so don't worry if you don't have the full picture. That is all that the process is about. And very soon you will begin to see the picture clearly. When I began the journey, I did not see the picture clearly. And so you may have to ask questions like, what do I want in life? What do you want in life? What do you actually want in life? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What are your regrets? What makes you proud? If you are able to find answers to these questions, it can actually give you a starting point. Then you are already beginning the journey. So it is the first thing you must do. Have self-reflection, self-appraisal, you may have to re-evaluate yourself. And then you are already on the journey. The next thing to do, the next habit you may have to implement on this journey is that you must get uncomfortable. What do I mean by getting uncomfortable? It means that you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. It is definitely time to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Some of us you have to get used to whatever pains you are going through, whatever changes are going through in your life. You have to get used to it, get familiar with them. They are normal. Change is not easy. When you are going through change, it is not easy. You definitely feel uncomfortable. But then, if you want to begin this journey, you have to be comfortable with uncomfortable situation. It is an opportunity for you to get brave when you feel like you are experiencing something unfamiliar. And this will help you to get into the habit of trying new things. Let me see. I am not seeing. Okay. So the next thing you may have to do on the journey, let me wear my glasses. I think there is a comment over there. Yes, I am always down and wasn't used to be. Gained weight in the process and lost myself. Yeah, okay, then this is for you. This is for you. Thank you for interacting with me. The next thing you may have to do is to explore your passions. Passions helps give your life purpose and make it rich in meaning again. So explore your passions. And this may mean identifying the jobs you really want to do and then researching into steps necessary for career change. Some people are doing things they are not happy with. They may want to change, but they are afraid. They are not courageous. But you may have to explore ways, even if it will mean volunteering with your skills. But what you have to remember is that passions may not have to be complex or relate to your profession. There is a video on this particular platform about finding your ikigai. I would like to recommend that video to you. Go look for that video and watch it. Then you will understand what I'm talking about. I will not go deep into it here because we already have it on this platform. So after exploring your passions, you have to list down your hopes and dreams for the future. You may have to find a career that corresponds to your personality. Focus on your passions. It could be cooking, it could be crocheting, it could be charity work or whatever. Whatever makes you happy, you may have to focus on it. So David V. Scott once said, the purpose of life is to discover your gifts. And then the meaning of life is to give it away. So you discover your gift and then you give it away. That is why I want you to actually watch that video on finding your ikigai, your passion, your life purpose, what makes you happy. Kindly go watch that video. And then the next thing, very, very important thing to do if you are embarking on this journey is to get a coach. Very, very important. It is necessary. When I began the journey, I consulted a coach. I spoke to Amma Manson. Initially, you see, somewhere when I started, I told you that your vision when you are embarking on the journey, when you are starting the journey of self-rediscovery, the picture may not be clear, but you don't have to worry about that. My picture was not clear to me. I know this is what I want to do. It wasn't clear. And so I consulted Amma Manson. She asked few questions from me and she was able to direct me. It has helped me. So the vision, my vision was initially very broad, too broad. I did not know which direction I was thinking about that, thinking about other things. After speaking to her, I saw it clearly. And so it is very, very important for you to get a coach when you are embarking on the journey of self-rediscovery. You may have to stay organized by setting weekly, monthly, as well as yearly goals. I did this. I bought a planner. You may have to use a planner. And I bought a planner. It was around the same time I met Amma Manson. And then one day I saw her speaking about getting organized with a planner. I tried hard. I saved and I got a planner. So you can use a planner to get organized. You can set weekly, monthly, as well as yearly goals. And this will help you keep your focus, can make you focus on your goals. So I think it was the first time I ever used a planner. And this year has been an amazing year for me, a fruitful year so far. So I am recommending that you get a planner. Get a coach, get a planner. I have a coach. Amma Manson is my coach. I buy her planner. Yeah, she has already started advertising her or sales. You see, in Europe here, by this time, I think 3 months before we get into next year, everybody, people who actually want to use planners, have already bought their planners. If you should go to the shops here where I live in Germany by this time, you may be surprised that you may not be able to find 2023 planner. Some time ago, I tried it. I was like, wow. So please hurry up, order your planners from, if you actually want to get yourself organized, you want to embark, it's not on, you don't even have to get a planner only when you are embarking on this journey. Even if you don't want to embark on this journey for now, get a planner. It helps. I am testifying to you. Yeah. So call her, get your planners. It helps. I'm telling you. Without planner, this year has been amazing. It has been amazing. Yeah. So you have to get a planner, and then it will help you get organized. Mm? Also, keep learning about things that interest you. Invest in yourself. Expand your knowledge, for we never stop learning. You see, I have not learned for some time. I became very dull. But when I started this journey, I started exploring. And on Facebook, I thank God that I discovered this woman. It was a point in my life that I could not even speak English any longer. And so I found this woman, one of her videos. I said, maybe I will use her page to improve my English. So every day I used to go there and listen to her. I actually write some of the words that she uses down, and I try to use them. I try to look for the meaning and use them, you know. And then one day I also heard her announcing to form a communicators club, confident communicators club. So quickly I signed up. My life has improved. My life has improved. So do new things, try to explore new things, learn new things if you are actually embarking on this journey, and try to invest in yourself. Sometimes it's not easy. You may think about the money and you may be put off, but I'm telling you, try to save. Yeah, I am not able to afford some of the things, but I save towards them. And then at the time that I'm comfortable, I do it. So try and invest in yourself. Let go of the need to be loved by all. It's something you have to do. Accept that some people will think poorly of you. It's normal. It's normal. Uh, it's even in the scriptures. If everyone loves you, it's a problem. It's not everyone that will love you, because you yourself, you don't love everyone. You don't like everyone. There are some people, you see them, you don't even know them from Adam, but you just don't like them. So put it at the back of your mind that it's not everybody that will love you. So let go of that feelings. And then what people think about you should not bother you at all. Focus on yourself and not the perceptions of people, the perceptions that people have about you. Stay true to yourself and stop being people pleaser. It was one of the problems I have had. I was trying to please everybody. When I found myself, I stopped. I stopped pleasing people. I am staying true to myself. So you may also have to reflect on your relationships, both past and present relationships. Do you think they are healthy and they are beneficial to you? Do you think those relationships drain you? How do these people impact your life and your mental health? It's very, very important. Some relationships are toxic ones. You have to let go. Let them go. It's not good for you. It doesn't benefit you in any way. It only drains you. And then also ask yourself, are you able to set boundaries, healthy boundaries in your relationships? It was something I was not doing. I was not able to do. I've already told you that I used to be people's pleaser. So how will I be able to to set boundaries? I was not doing it. And then people will just come throwing their garbages on you. Mm. You know, I was discussing with a friend, I think that was yesterday or 3 days ago, about, over here, because of the language barrier, we tend to rely too much on the Oyibo people. We tend to rely on them too much, doing accompanying us to some of these offices, because most of us don't want to learn the language. When we come and we are asked to go to school, we only want to make the money. We don't want to learn the language. And so we tend to rely too much on some of the natives. But these people, they can be difficult. They can make problems for you. I was telling a friend, the kind of problem she's going through now, I was advising her that once a while, you should let people know that you are able to survive without them. And so she should try to do things on her own. Sometimes it's good for you to do things on your own. We tend to rely too much on people. If you rely too much on people, you give them power. You give them too much power. Uh-huh. So sometimes let people know you can survive without them. And when people become too familiar with you, they abuse the relationship. So I was telling her, even if you are with your husband, there are certain jobs that we term are for men. For me, when you are doing it, I watch, because one day, if you are not around and I need to do it, so I will not have to go call somebody to come and do it for me. I was telling my friend 3 days ago. And so when you begin on this journey of self-rediscovery, try to do things on your own. When you begin to rely too much on people around you, you give them too much power, and sometimes they misbehave towards you. So one of the things, of the habits you have to implement when you are trying to go on this journey of self-rediscovery is to try and be independent. Do things on your own. You may also have to engage with the world. If you want to find yourself, you will have to move forward and engage with the world. Put the inner work, your inner work, to understand yourself. Put your values and interests, fears away. Put them at one side. For your inner work is key to being a better person. Your inner work is key to being a better leader. Because don't forget, you are going to be engaging with people, you are going to be engaging with the world. And it is an experience, the experience of self-rediscovery, or the journey of self-rediscovery, is something that needs the growth mindset. What does that mean? It means that you have to see values in you. You see your values, and then you have to know that you must continue learning. When we began the Confidence Communicators Club, we are being taught how to write and deliver speeches confidently. And so during one of the sessions, our coach said to us that you don't have to read. You have to write your speech and then prepare. By going through it, and get yourself familiar with it. I was like, how will I be able to do this? It's a fixed mindset. I said, I'm old and my memory, my memory is no more good. How will I be able to write speeches, go through them, and deliver without reading? Is this possible? It is a fixed mindset. But if you want to go on this journey, the journey of self-rediscovery, you may have to have that growth mindset that sees values in you, and you must continue learning. Are you ready to go on this journey? It is a wonderful experience. It happens to nature. And so don't worry if you find yourself in any of this. Something will have to trigger this journey, this experience. But as I said earlier on, it is self-fulfilling. You will love it. It was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. And so I would recommend that if you find yourself in any of the situations described above, or if you answer yes to the questions I ask at the beginning of the engagement, at the beginning of the conversation, then I will recommend this journey to you. Embark on this journey. It is a journey that you will never regret going on. It's wonderful. It will bring back you to you. It will find you. It will improve your self-confidence. You will know yourself better than any other person. And so before I sign off, I want you to have a reflection of your life. Are there things in your life that you want to change? Are you stuck somewhere? Are you in a job that you want to change, but you don't actually know how to go about it? You have to be brave. Have you relocated? Most of these things were things that actually triggered my self rediscovery. It is more painful to be stuck in those situations. So you have to make a move. Be brave, and you will love it. Before I go, I would like to say thank you to Amma Manson. Yeah. And also to those of you who have been able to interact with me. If you are not following this page, Amma Manson Network is a wonderful place to be. You will learn. We treat progressive topics here. And so follow the page, and you can also get in touch with Amma. You can contact her if you want to come here and discuss any topic of your choice. You will grow by doing this. We learn by doing, and that is why I am here today. Thank you for watching me. I love you. Bye-bye. I can see, let me use my well done. Thank you. Afisawa, thank you. I love you. Bye-bye. I don't know how to